On Demand has you covered. So head on over to On Demand.
Shut up.
To learn more.
Sorry, Scorpio. It wasn't even a phone call. It wasn't even a phone call that cut out the sound. It was my alarm. Very annoying. Very annoying. Very annoying. Let's try this again. Hello, hello. Let's try this again. Hello, hello. All right. Hey, daughter of Saturn. Thank you, Sean. I love you, Sean. It's so annoying. But we're here. What's your advice in this situation that we've been talking about? We on the love portion. If you missed it, the last video cut off, go back and watch part 1. I'm gonna title everything after this video is over. But yeah. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Sykes. Thank you. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? What is that? I remember that song. Somebody, y'all could be very focused on, like, if you, okay, y'all could be very either focused on health, like health and wealth, like that could be like the mode, right? Or you're going from somebody who like to party, let's all get wasted, to somebody who is very got their shit together, like their health, their money is together, you know, and Gucci Man gonna be trying to come back to you after wasting all that time, all of it. Okay, this why you look at them like this. This why you look at them like this. Like you just got to let them go. Because you have something so much better coming in. And you know what this person's going to come in and see? That you still at your best. They're going to come and be like, damn, you looking good. You know? So I guess you got that job you was going for. You finally finished your degree. Oh, man. With honors. Like, this person's going to come in and be like, damn. It's like I was kind of stressed out while we wasn't talking. You know how people try to act like, you know, they checking on you, trying to see if you okay, but you was okay when you was with them. You was okay when they was around. It was them that wasn't okay, and they was making you not okay. Somebody like that is going to be coming in, realizing, one, that they in love with you, two, damn, you doing pretty good, huh? Without me, or in spite of me, or it's like, damn, you took the time that we had apart and you healed, huh? And then they start looking at thinking about like the shit they been doing while you was gone. And they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about what they've been doing. They'd rather not. They wasted a lot of time. They went and started some kind of other connection. It could have been a sex-based connection because I'm not seeing commitment here. And it looks like you went and laid the groundwork for your new life. Okay, it looks like you did some really good things, and you're ready to go. You're ready for the next adventure, and somebody else is looking like, damn, they did the same thing that they did the last time. Like on the break with you, they did the same thing that they did on the break with such and such, and such and such, and they've done this every time. This person could be, are they like learning by example from you, or is this it? Yeah. I feel like someone is actually like, damn, like you're doing so good, it made me want to get my shit together. And this person's probably never thought about getting their shit together. So, I mean, that's something. You inspiring the children. You inspiring the children. Because this person's childish. Okay. Like, just don't take life serious type of energy. That's good. Hey, Mary. Let's look at the tea. Let's look at the tea. I kind of went backwards. We'll go back to love in a second. But the tea. Yeah, like somebody, they just like to chill. Just kind of just pull up. Let's just chill. It's just everything is chill. Let's all party. I don't know. There's a time and a place. I feel like every time that this person wants to come through and chill is not the time to chill, you know? Somebody could be watching a lot of tarot or finding ways to like, is this you? Somebody could be watching a lot of like tarot. What they trying to find out? If you're dealing with somebody else, why did you hurt them? Who did you hurt them with? Are they the ones that did this? Ooh, if you hurt somebody, oh my God. Is it about, are they watching tarot about you? Yeah. This could be somebody who rides bikes or they do something like that. This person's so disappointed. Oh. They're trying to get over it, but they have questions. They need answers. You may want to go down the right side. Or was that left? No, it's left. You may not know which way to go, and left could be the way. Like you could think right is the way, but it's left. Somebody could be left-handed. What is that about? Or somebody should have gone. It's like somebody should have come in your direction when in fact they went in a different direction because they felt like that was what was right, but really they should have went left. Well, really they should have went in a direction that they didn't think that they should. You know, something was like they're not used to that. And they're looking at that and they're like, damn, I messed up so many things. I didn't trust it. I didn't trust going in the direction of you or in that way that I should have gone. And now I wish I had. Like somebody's looking at what it could have been if they had just trusted like their spirit and not what things look like on the surface. Like all somebody wanted to do was like party and bullshit and do every girl in the world and do it all night. I don't know. Somebody was not thinking that this could be something more than a party. And now they're in all kinds of trouble. Look at this. This is all this person wanted to do. And there's nothing wrong with the party, but sometimes where this person went wrong is, I used to have this friend. We'll go out, real life of the party kind of person, you know what I mean? But at the point where, you know, we out in public and you done got too drunk. And every time, not one time, every time. Like when there was like a lot of people around, real events type of thing. And you get too drunk and then something embarrassing happens. Not only for you, of course, mainly you're embarrassing yourself, but also You're embarrassing other people, and people start to remember you as the person, not you specifically, but just for example, as the person that don't let them drink too much or don't invite them. You know, I used to live next to this couple, and baby, when I tell you, if you needed your house painted, if you needed your lawn taken care of, if you needed any kind of like, what do they call it when you redo your house? Not reconstruct, remodeling. They got you. Very talented couple. Could cook, invite the whole neighborhood over for dinner and all that kind of stuff. Cookouts and all kind of very nice people. But when they drank too much, it's time to go. Like we all knew when it was time to, you know. One time the husband, there could be an abusive couple in this reading. One time the husband, I think he started to feel like he got too drunk and he started to feel like the wife was, one of the guys was flirting with his wife or something like that. And he gets up and starts telling a war story because he had gone to war. You know how that go. And he was kind of like shooting subliminals at the guy that he felt like was flirting with his wife. Next thing you know, he pulls out this pocket knife as he's telling the story. And then da-da-da-da-da, and he boom, puts the knife in the table. And me and my mama was like, oh, time to go. And it was like that every time there was an event at their house. And around 8:30, because if the event started at 4 o'clock, around 8:30, they've drank too much and it's time to go. So there could be something like that here. And things would get very violent between them two, like very violent. Okay, call the police. Violent. If you find yourself in some shit like this, Scorpio, you need to run. Because the examples that's been coming up today have been quite scary. All right. The party is good, but you also need a safe space. And if you don't have that space within your own home, that's not your house. That's not your house. Okay? That's not your woman. That's not your man. Some of y'all, you just throw the whole family away. It's not supposed to be that way. Okay? But somebody could feel stuck. Like they could feel like, well, this is what I know. You can change this, Scorpio. I don't know. Don't try to force something if it doesn't feel natural to you. Like, and if this isn't, if you're witnessing this from somebody that want to deal with you, you know, feel free to leave, because if that's not what you used to and it's not what you want to get used to, then you need to run. You need to run. You need to run. And if it's a substance that's keeping you from leaving a bad situation, it's time to start considering whether or not I should stop doing this. Because if this particular thing, if this bottle is keeping me in a situation where I keep getting my ass whooped, if this bottle is keeping me in a situation where, you know, because I like what's in this bottle, I'm staying with somebody who cheats on me constantly. If this is keeping me from getting that money, then I gotta, you know, I gotta start considering whether this is worth it. And it takes steps. That's why they created a step program. Okay. It takes steps. If it's not about a substance, it could be a way of thinking that keeps you in messed up situations, you know. But it may be time to at least start considering, because it's easier said than done. But it may be time to start at least, you know, starting to think about that advice that grandma gave you or whatever that is, you know what I mean? Somebody's trying to get like a closer look into like what you got going on too. It's this person. It's this person that's still crying over Waukesha or Jerome. Why are they trying to look into you? They want another chance, but what are they? What are they still crying over Jerome or Waukesha now? No, what happened with that? Mm. Run, run from this person, whoever this is that is coming back around, trying to see what you on. Waukesha done caught their ass. They in trouble. Okay, if this has been like a revolving, they come back around and they seem like they into you. When they not with you, they missing this bitch. When they not with that bitch, they missing you. Get away from this person. They know exactly what they doing. And right now, Jerome done caught them down there with Craig again. And they mad. Jerome done put them out and all this kind of stuff. And they'll be back. They'll be back. They want to go back home. They do. They don't, they like this life. Okay. This is somebody who cheats, and they're dealing with somebody who kind of enables it, you know? Because if you cheat on me and I kick you out, bitch, you never coming back. Never. If I left you, if I had to leave your ass, I'm not going back through that. But there are some people who like, well, you know, he apologized and, you know, well, she said she was going to, you know, make it right, because this happens to men too. Ooh, it happens so bad to them. Yes. So some of y'all like, how the hell I keep running into stuff like this? Or I don't know, this could be somebody who lacked role models, you know, real structure and substance and people who give a damn in their life. And it's so easy to end up in a cycle like this. So it's no judgment at all. But after a while, you grow, you know, you grow from this. Or you're going to end up like that couple I was talking about, where one day I don't know why these stories keep coming up, but just bear with me, okay? Because somebody need to hear this shit. One day I was at my mama's house and my mom wasn't feeling good. And from her window, we could see out the side of the house to the other people's window, the neighbors who was off the chain, the off the chain couple. And I heard real faint, because my mama window was cracked, and I heard, help me. I said, what the hell? And I looked out the window. I said, oh my God, I think something going on with the neighbor. I said, you know, I made sure my mama was straight, and then I was like, I'm gonna be back. I think something might be wrong. And there was a lot of violent episodes over there. Child, I got over there to that house. Woo! Child, you would have thought Diddy was over there. Okay. Everything was just disarray. You know, I didn't see the husband, but I walked in and I saw the wife on the floor. And when I tell you, she had a Flintstone knot on her head from where he had hit her so fucking hard. And I said, oh my God, you know, I had no idea. I called the police, and she didn't want me to do it. She didn't want me to call the police. That's when you know it's gone too far. Okay? Because only somebody out of their mind would do something like that to you. But when you like the thing that's in this bottle, and you think, well, they only did it because they was drunk, or they only did it because, you know, their mama wasn't nice to them. It may be time to get rid of this damn bottle. Okay? Because before that was another incident that maybe wasn't as bad, but, you know, the knot was about this big, not this big. The next time, he threw her in the fireplace. And a chunk of her arm was missing like that. So you better run. You better run. Don't worry about if they're going to be haunted by it or not. Don't worry about if they're going to be haunted by it or not. Or are they going to get... Of course. Their life is going to be karma for shit like that. Okay? And people like that, they come back to each other because trauma is like a parasite. It likes to feed. And when you're not ready to heal, when you're not ready to deal with shit, when you like, well, I'll just see what's in this bottle and I'll talk to God about it later. I'm not ready to face that yet. Then you stay in situations that are lethal and that can become fatal. Because at any time it could have been real bad over there. So be careful, Scorpio. I don't know what this is. I do not know what this is. But you got to pray this thing off of you. I was sick recently and it was so bad that I was just like, I was feeling sorry for myself at first. And this can resonate when you in messed up relationships too. And this person ain't shit. This woman is bad. This man is bad. But I got to a point where I was so weak and I was in so much pain. And I really have sympathy for myself when I'm sick. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. But I got to a point where I was like, I have to get through this. I have to heal. I have to help myself heal. And sitting here feeling sorry for myself and telling myself there's no way and I'm all alone and all this bullshit is not going to get me up out this bed. So I pulled myself. It was like this willpower that comes from nowhere and it pulls you up out of that. And I spoke to it. Some of y'all have to speak to the fear inside of you. If you're in a messed up situation, if you got a Diddy in your life or whatever this is, you got to get up. And I spoke to it. I said, you can't have me. Whatever this sickness is, whatever this virus is, whatever this is, you can't have me. And the moment that you stand up and say, you can't have me, this is not the end of my story, is the moment God's like, oh, they ready. They ready. Everybody get in place. Everybody let's get all the things together. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, all the stuff that you thought, look at that. First of all, you let whatever's coming to them go ahead and come. Because this is what was trying to miss you. This wasn't for you. This is for them. Okay? And now God can come in and save you because you're actually going to help him. God ain't finna come pick you up if you're going to take your ass right back down there. That's not what that's not what I'm here for. You press this button when you're ready to go. Okay? I'm not wasting my gas. I feel like that's how it works. And it's not until you have that willpower, like, no, this ain't it. God's always going to be there for you. Always going to be there for you. He never going to leave you nor forsake you. But he going to wait till you ready. Something's going to feel like deja vu for you. Something's going to feel like deja vu for you. You know what it was about this person? If somebody like kind of just didn't treat you very good, if this whoever this is in your story who acted like this with you, they didn't feel like they were on your level, And insecurity is a hell of a drug. Hey, Ingrid. Child, I'm home. Ass home, bro. I feel like my accent coming out down here. But, this person, insecurity is a hell of a drug. Somebody ruin your whole life because they don't feel like they on your level. They need you down there so that they can digest you. Okay? So that they can digest you. I'm so sorry this happened. I'm gonna pull y'all have gotten 2 readings essentially, okay? I'm so sorry that this happened, Scorpio. For whoever this is for, this is somebody who wouldn't let you be happy with them. because they're not happy. What was the song I was singing? How can I love when I say? How can I love when they say I? What is the song? Love for myself. When they say I can't love myself, how can the hell can I love anyone else or some shit like that? I was just singing the song. I forgot it already. But it's given that you ain't gonna be happy with this person and they not happy without you. And they might be the type that ain't gonna let you be happy without them. Because that trauma is a parasite. It's a parasite. And it feeds and it grows until you say, not me. You got to pull yourself up out of that. You know? Because them toxic relationships, oh, I can't live without it. Yes, you can, but you're going to have to pull that tapeworm up out of you. Because it's just going to get worse. Somebody has addictions and it clouds their judgment. So if your judgment is clouded, how the hell is you going to lead me? How the hell, how are we going to be in a relationship that's healthy if you ain't got it together? And if I ain't got it together with you, then the parasite keeps growing. This person tried to replace you, or they're gonna try to in June. But you see this cup? You see this big ass fish in this cup? They're not gonna be able to hold this fish in this cup for too long because they haven't fit. The parasite is eating up the rest of the space. This fish is supposed to be in the ocean somewhere. Okay, they got it in this cup because that's all they have the capacity for. And eventually, this fish gonna want to get the hell out of here. Okay, if they know what's good for them. It's not going to work out because this person is, I feel like, what they want to say is that they're in love with you, but it's like in the state that this person is in, like, can this be love? You know what I'm saying? You said it's a cup full of Tito's. The fish already did, girl. Oh, at least it died drunk, He ain't know what happened. But they'll be back to you because you're the familiar. You put up with their shit for longer than this person gonna put up with it because this person look healthy, And this is why they wanted you because your cup overflows. This is why they wanted to come back to you. But what was it? What was it that made you give to this person? Why did you put up with this? If you did, if you didn't, it's not your story. I heard the word deficiency. I feel like you were vulnerable to this person because sometimes it's not that something's wrong with you. It's just that you cared. But I also feel like somebody did something to you in your past. This could be a father figure, a Leo, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that it left a print on you. Because anytime you find yourself dealing with abuse from another person, it is really trying to tell you something. And some of y'all could have had a daddy that wasn't shit. Some of y'all could have had a past person that really caused some insecurities within you. Okay? So what's your advice about that? Because, like, beyond this, like, even the couple that I was talking about, what the hell? How did it get here? How did we get here? How do we get to the point where you can punch me so hard and knock me down on the ground that I have a Flintstone knot on my head and you left? You left me there. I could have died. When I walked in that house, she was alone. And I was so scared because I'm like, okay, whoever did this to you, the front door was wide open. Like, they gone, but they could come back, This is your chance to identify, well, why would I let this person come into my life in the first place? Once you identify it, shoot it. You need to kill whatever this is that allowed this to come in. Okay. And I see you doing that in June. I see you really like getting in the power position in your life. And I don't see this being something that you go through again. I don't see it. I don't see that being something that you're going to go through. Yep. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new chapter for you, Scorpio. And it's not a negative reading. You know, I mean, some stuff came up, but this is you like breaking a generational pattern in your life, in your bloodline. If you had a mama, auntie, uncle, whoever, daddy who dealt with abuse or substance or whatever, this is you identifying to say, no, this stops with me. This stops with me. Because it's like beyond what this person did. Like this story could be very familiar to you. Like you could have heard your mama went through this or whoever went through this. This is you saying, no, it's this is it. Even if I got to be by my damn self, we're not doing this no more. We're not doing this no more. This is good. This is good, Scorpio. Is that it? Let's look at something new and then I'm going to go. How can I love when they say I can't love myself? Oh, how can it help? How can I possibly love someone else? You getting to the bottom of it in June. You getting to the bottom of it in June. So let's see, like, what's next? Pat, beyond this, is there new love? What's next? You got me singing a love song, love song, love song. Ooh. What's next, Scorpio? It's going to be like a period throughout the summer where you like, bitch, don't kill my vibe. And as you're in this energy of just chilling, like you're no longer in whatever abusive situation, toxic situation, you're no longer letting things get you down. And as you're in this chill mode, like this in between, it's kind of like the waiting room where the next thing hasn't happened yet, but the last thing is ended. Somebody gonna catch your eye, or y'all gonna catch each other's eye. And it's gonna start off like so infatuated, you know, puppy love type of thing. Y'all can start off friends. This could be a platonic connection where y'all just have fun together. Something really healing. And it's like you can finally breathe again. Something is going to blossom for you and you're going to open your heart to it and it's going to be mature. You're probably going to be like thrown off that something like this is coming after something so shitty, you know? Thank you so much, Rendia, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. This is somebody you never lose the hots for. This is like Sierra's prayer. This is like, oh my God, future's gone. Thank God. And I don't know. It's like you're gonna really be able to open your heart. I see you dating again. And you're gonna run into some like a mature. Y'all gonna be mature together. And I see you both being willing to like some things can happen really quickly. Like y'all both are like, all right, I'm all in. You all in? We good? Okay, we're together. Let's settle down. So I love that there is a happy ending here. I love that there's a happy ending. Honey, if it can happen for Sierra, it can happen for any of us. And I see that happening for you, Scorpio. Like, say goodbye to this abusive bullshit that you dealt with whoever this Diddy energy is, okay? You got a boss daddy coming into your life. And you're going to be too busy doing well in life with this person or on your own to be worried about this past shit. Some of y'all may have a story that helps other people. Sometimes we go through shit so that we can help many others. And it's like, well, why me, Lord? Well, why not you? I don't know. Do any of us have the fucking answer to that? But it's like, Some of us go through things so that we can help others not go through things or save them from something that could have been so much worse for them than it was for you. Okay? I love y'all. I really do. I'm happy we had a happy ending here. Like the video if this resonated with you. I'm going to title both of these. They may be different titles because this was crazy. But I love y'all so much. Like the video if this resonated, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.